this video, I'm going to give you the top 10 hottest cities to invest in short-term rentals. Welcome, my beautiful people. Fernando David here. And AirDNA just put out a report of the top 10 hottest cities for short-term rentals. And I'm going to go from 10 to 1. And I'm going to try to go quickly because if you Google the report, you can read it and go into detail as to what makes these cities hot. But I want to give you those top 10 cities, and I'm going to give you the year-over-year increase and a few things as to why they are hot right now. Coming in number 10 is going to be Raleigh, North Carolina. Now, Raleigh is an interesting city because it has a lot of history. It's rich in, I believe there's over 40 free landmarks and museums that people can go and visit. There's a lot of hiking, biking. It's very good for tourists, and it has seen an increase, a year-over-year increase of 33%. Coming in number 9 is Columbus, Ohio. Now, Columbus, Ohio is known for the Ohio State Buckeyes, but there's also a lot of top-rated universities. It has become a hub for short-term rentals, I believe mainly because of these universities and people visiting the universities, parents visiting their children or their students. And Columbus, Ohio has saw an year-over-year increase of 37%. Coming in number 8 is going to be Tampa, Florida. Now, Tampa is an interesting city because Tampa has been in the top 10 for short-term rentals, as well in the top 10 for real estate investors, as well as in the top 10 for some of the best places to retire in. Tampa has seen an year-over-year increase of 13%. Now, you may think that's kind of low, but when you take into account that it has steadily been in the top 10 for the last 5 to 6 years as it relates to investing, that's still a pretty good number for Tampa. Coming in number 7 is another North Carolina city, and that's going to be Charlotte. Charlotte's home of NASCAR, and NASCAR currently has several NASCAR races throughout the year. They also have a lot of events. They bring in a lot of visitors, and Charlotte, North Carolina has seen an year-over-year increase of 23%. Next is another Florida city just south of Tampa, and it's St. Pete. Now, St. Pete is known for its beaches. It's also known for its sunshine. It currently holds the Guinness World Record of 768 days of consecutive sunlight. St. Petersburg is another city in which it's always been in the top 10 for the last several years in terms of real estate investing and best places to live and best places to retire. Next is going to be San Antonio, Texas, known for the Alamo and the Riverwalk, but San Antonio also has a rich Spanish colonial history to it. There's several military bases there. When you take all those stuff into account, it's a hot spot for short-term rentals. There's a big demand there. And in terms of year-over-year demand and increase, there's a 28% year-over-year increase. Now, number 4 was surprising to me. I've never visited this place, don't know much about it other than it's known for its arches, and it's going to be St. Louis, Missouri. St. Louis, Missouri is coming in number 4, and it has a year-over-year increase of 33%. Next is going to be Houston, Texas. Now, Houston is home of NASA, the Johnson Space Center. A lot of visitors are going there. Again, it's also an area in which there's a lot of investors coming in. It's becoming a hub for business, so especially in the oil and gas companies. So Houston has seen a year-over-year increase of 37.7%. That's a big number. That's why Houston is coming in number 3. Now, another Texas city that's coming in number 2 is going to be Dallas. Dallas is interesting because Dallas has a good mix of both like music, entertainment, and business, right? It's become a hub, and Dallas has seen an increase of 41.7% year-over-year. That's a big number. That's why Dallas is number 2. And coming in number 1, and has been number 1 for several years now, Scottsdale, Arizona. For the last 2 years, I believe, it has been, or they have seen the highest increase in demand for short-term rentals. They currently have a 52% increase year-over-year, and in terms of listing, they've seen a 60% year-over-year increase. Demand for short-term rentals in Scottsdale, Arizona is insane. That's why that came in number 1. Now, I'm going to give you the top 10 more that didn't make the top 10 but deserve honorable mention, and I'm going to go from 1st to 10. And the first one is Fort Lauderdale, near and dear to me. That's where I started my short-term rental business and is where I have the majority of my rental portfolio in. Number 2 is Denver. Number 3 is Cincinnati. Number 4 is Chicago. Number 5 is Austin. Number 6 is Nashville. Number 7 is Louisville. Number 8 is West Palm Beach. Number 9, San Diego. And coming in number 10 is going to be Fort Fort Worth, Texas. Well, I hope this information was useful. If it was, hit that like button, follow, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And if you want to donate to the channel, please buy me a coffee. The link's below. Love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.